I am NetMoverSitan. Have any of you felt like you're not wanted somewhere and that you're undervalued? Well, I've been getting like that recently. That I felt wrong. That I don't deserve to be treated like that. And no, I don't see it as a reason to take it out on those who are blameless. There are some, however, who do, just because they believe they can. Disgusting, isn't it? The three main advantages of first-person shooters are: you're in no real danger. With the online multiplayer, you don't know who is playing, well, most of the time. And it's not something to be taken seriously. Unless you're playing professionally, in that case you can take it seriously. Just don't let it bleed into your real life problems. Why, you may ask? Well, for a start, it's unprofessional. It can cause lasting psychological damage. And it makes you out to look like a scumbag. Yeah, you heard me. A scumbag. I don't like that. Do I look like someone who derives pleasure from that action? No, I do not. They wouldn't like to be on the receiving end of it. If they were, they'd be less likely to inflict it on others. Yeah, if they knew what it felt like. In theory, at least. Although it might be the case if their morality was intact. Unfortunately, in some places, it isn't. Yeah, a shocker, I know. In some parts of the world, bigotry, discrimination, and narrow-mindedness are the norm. Unfortunately. Or at least it's easier to get away with. Now for updates. Dark Souls 3. I have completed the required paths, and now going through all the optional paths. As I believe I'm nearing the end of the main story arc. Oh yes, that includes the DLCs, which I must remember to buy in order to access. The Talos principle, I'm getting back to that. as I have yet to complete it. There's still more to me. More for me to figure out. In that intellectual antithesis of Serious Sam. Yeah. Winston Churchill, that drunk hypocrite lord who led Britain through World War II, had a point. What point, you may ask? Well, it involved a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. In some cases, a bit less. Is the greatest argument against democracy. The less intelligent will always outnumber the more intelligent, which is something that oppressive regimes throughout history count on, which destroys what right they sought to use in order to get others into power. Yeah, disturbing. Using democracy in order to destroy it. And they often don't realize it until it's too late. Some are unable to distinguish between might and right. Look, I know that law and justice have had a bit of a divorce recently, but I think they should come back together. Don't you? I can see dark days are coming.
Well, it saves having to use a cheese grater as a method of persuasion.
Well, something has to make the Parmesan shavings. What? What did you think I was going to do with it? I wouldn't use that method of inflicting pain. No. Rage fears are quite enough. Less messy. Hail the rabbits!